Card shops and vintage, let's find some crazy Pokemon deals. So I know I'm supposed to be working on my 151 and 251 videos, but before I could even get my microphone out, I stumbled across this shop. This shop isn't listed on the map. It's in an area with all the other card shops in Osaka. The prices were pretty high, but it had some of the coolest and rarest stuff I've seen in all of Japan. I ended up picking up like 12 cards. They are incredible. They're cards I have not seen anywhere else. And yes, I might have paid a little bit of a premium on all of them, but I have spent 2 weeks going to card shops and I've not seen any of these cards at those card shops. So I think, you know what? That is absolutely worth the price I paid for them. Incredible. So this is such an interesting one. I'll leave a pin for it down in the description. Now on to completing our 151 and 251 video. Welcome back to Osaka. We started our journey here and we're going to be ending our journey here in a few days. We're here for just a day and then we're off to Wakayama for 2 days and then back. So there's only a couple videos left. So make sure you like and subscribe to see those last few videos. They're going to be very exciting. I'm working on my 151 and 251 videos right now. So you're going to see a whole bunch of different card shops. I'm checking out a different Grateful, which is the same one that was in Kyoto. I've not seen this one. So this is going to be fun to check out. Looks like they've got a whole bunch of really cool Pokemon stuff. This place is absolutely massive. Such a huge store, such a well laid out store. So many things. Grateful. This is a really cool one in Kyoto as well. So there's 2 of them here within like a block of each other. But this one's on the 2nd floor. So you have to be looking up. Oh no, they're Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eye sets. Going back to my favorite card place from the other day. Oh, there's a lineup. Let's go back to this incredible bulk section. This card shop's amazing. The amount of bulk is incredible. I found some vintage. I'm going to sort through it. I found a whole bunch of EX, Vs, VMAXs that I'm going to bring back home for prizes and for different things. For those of you who didn't see the Osaka video, go check it out first of all. But this is Dragon Star Nippon Bashi, and it doesn't look like very much, but you go in through those doors there and up to the 6th floor, and then that's where the card shop is. Absolutely phenomenal bulk. They've only got a small selection of Pokemon, like they have 1 case and then a little side bit, but bulk Pokemon cards in decent bulk. That's where it is, 33 yen. Go check it out. Absolutely phenomenal. So while I was in Dragon Star Nippon Bashi, there was a random guy helping me out because I told him I was a Pokemon card YouTuber. And he told me of another shop just around the corner called Ninnin. So we're gonna go check out Ninnin. He said it's a fantastic shop for vintage cards. So let's go see if he was telling the truth. And here it is, Ninnin Trading Cards. Let's see what they have. I don't think I've ever been in here. I can already see a whole bunch of vintage in the bulk right there. But look at this front case. Oh my goodness, Charizard fans. Oh wow. Look at those as well. I'm way more interested in those. That's phenomenal. This was by far my favorite shop I think I've ever found in Osaka. If you are going to Osaka, Ninnin is the place to go. Now, unfortunately, the music was so loud in here, so I had to mute quite a bit. So we're going to get a little bit of dialogue. Oh, that's so tempting. Vending series hollows. Kyoto has the non-hollow there, and the Mewtwo. Oh, wow. They look like they're in pretty darn good condition, too. These are all vending series cards. Oh no. Oh, see, there's the yellow sticker ones. Holy cow. As you're going to see in the 151 and 251 videos, this shop helped me out so much. Here's me sorting through all the cards. I did record like 2 minutes of this, but again, the music was so loud. I was right below the speaker and I didn't realize how loud it was, and I can't hear a thing I'm saying, like even with the microphone. So you're going to see that in the long video. Get ready for it. It's going to be super exciting. And that was the whole day in Osaka. So you're going to see most of that in the 151 and 251 videos, so be ready for those. And I decided that this would be a good place to end my night. I got some food, I walked around a little bit, saw the sights of downtown Osaka in the evening. It's a very cool place to be, but then I decided let's head on down to Wakayama. Wakayama is located about an hour south of Osaka. I jumped on the train and thought, let's go, 1 hour, nice and easy. But in a super rare case for Japan, the train line was down. And so I made it 6 stations and then they had us get off the train. So I hopped out, saw that there was a card shop at a mall just down the road. So I walked down to the mall just to kill some time to see if the train would be back up and running. I went back to the station. The train was still down. So I had to jump on a local train, jump on another local train, jump on another local train. And then I finally ended up in Wakayama. So this trip that should have taken me 1 hour ended up taking me over 5 hours, but I was so glad to end up in Wakayama. It is so different from the major cities. It is so close to them and yet barely any tourists. They have a beautiful castle that I made it to just before sunrise and had a lovely walk around. I then took a scenic stroll through the town, seeing all of the beautiful sights, all the lights, and it was lovely. It was really relaxing. It was a great way to spend the rest of my night. I ended up at a tiny little ramen shop where I met another foreigner. We sat and chatted, stood. We stood and chatted at the ramen stand and had a great time. So I hope he's doing well and I hope his trip is going fantastic. This is the little ramen shop here.
Cheers. Itadakimasu. Oh, it actually does have a little bit of spice to it. I just find it hilarious that everything that's, spicy in Japan, it's just not spicy at all.
The reason I went to Wakayama was because there was a national holiday, and on holidays, a lot of the major cities will quadruple the price of their rooms for rent. And so I decided to look at local places, and Wakayama, it was still so cheap. So I hadn't really done much research. So as I was walking around, I decided to look at card shops, and I found that there was one open. So after having my wonderful ramen, I went over to this card shop where, yes, you did see that correctly, the only place I found in Japan since I lived there in 2019 that had 10 yen bulk. It used to all be 10 yen, but on this trip it was all 30 yen and 33 yen. This was the only shop that had 10 yen bulk, including these incredible artworks from Black and White era. We got the Execute and the Executor. I love when cards come together and make up an artwork. We picked up some amazing cards for our collection, as well as the 151 and 251 challenge, but you'll see those in the future video. You can see everybody's having a good time. I'm having a good time.
I just want to give a huge shout out to this store in Wakayama. It's called Genki. Absolutely fantastic. The only store in Japan I've been to this trip that has had 10 yen cards, and not just 10 yen cards, 10 yen like 2003 to 2015 cards. Most other places are 30 yen and then they don't include those cards in those. So absolutely phenomenal. Picked up a bunch of stuff, picked up a bunch of Totodiles. It all, like this many cards, and he just gifted me this like paper playmat, which has a coin, which is super cool. That was a gift. But all these cards, $9. That's it, $9 because they were 10 yen each. And then I bought a couple for alligators for like 50 yen each. So phenomenal.
And that was my day in Osaka and Wakayama. Sometimes when you go to these small towns, you get the whole place to yourself. Look at this. I just wanted to point out how different it is, even getting an hour outside of the major cities in Japan. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you're liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's totally free to do so. Next week, we're spending a full day in Wakayama. I go on a nice big adventure, which you're going to get to see. And then we have a couple more Japan videos before that's it. And I've got to go back to Japan and film some more. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. And I will see you later for alligators.
Oh my goodness, there we go.